Hi, my name is Burl. Welcome back to my channel, Old, Retired, but Still Learning. Today I'm going to start a series. I'm going to be talking about why I started an Amazon KDP business at age 67. Um, After retirement, you know, I, after a while, at least for me, I started asking myself, well, what's this all about? Is it just sitting here watching TV, taking care of my animals, that type of thing? Um, so I started looking into things that I might like to do, side business, whatever you want to call it. I didn't really want to go out into the workforce and say work at a grocery store or McDonald's or something like that. It just wasn't for me. I'd done enough years of retail and that type of thing. I wanted to do something that was passive, but yet you're working, um, and make a little extra money. So this is part one of a series I'm starting called My Amazon KDP Journey. How it started was I was I was watching TV, watching YouTube. To be honest with you, I watch more YouTube than probably anything else. Netflix, HBO Max, whatever you call it. I watch more YouTube, and started coming across videos about writing your own books through Amazon KDP. And I thought, well, okay, let me look a little further into this. And after a while, I thought, well, what do I have to lose, really? Not much. I've got free time. I started digging into things, and there was one particular gentleman on YouTube. His name is Sean Dalwitt. Maybe some of you have heard of him, but he's really big on Amazon KDP. And there's a couple other people. Greg Gottfried is another one. And I first I started trying to do through like Chat GPT. I was trying to do like a regular book, a book on decluttering or something like that. Books that inform people, teach them, that type of thing. And I found that Chat GPT wasn't really doing what I needed it to do. Because I didn't have a high enough, I needed to subscribe to so many dollars a month and that type of thing. And it was more than I really cared to do at the time. So I did find something called BookBolt, which I will talk about more in later episodes. But BookBolt makes it very easy. And one of the things that was suggested was to do puzzle books, whether it's word search, crossword, Sudoku, whatever it might be. And the word search kind of appealed to me. I know a lot of people my age love to do them. A lot of people of all ages like to do them. And I found that it really wasn't all that hard to do it. Now, were there bumps along the way in the beginning? Yeah, there was. So I had to get through certain things, certain mistakes that I was making. But I was trying to follow tutorials and learn that way. I'm much more a visual learner, I think. I can learn from reading, but I'm really good at, like if I want to learn how to fix something at home, watch a YouTube video. It helps me tremendously, rather than sitting down with some instructions, something like that. So I found that the puzzle books were, it was something I could really do, and even learned how to make my own book covers. My wife helped me with a couple of book covers in the beginning that were from AI, but again, we had to upgrade and just didn't feel that that was worth it. We felt that the book bolt is much more worthwhile to me because I can make the cover and the puzzles, and it's not that expensive. Again, I'll go over that in later episodes. I wasn't expecting to get rich. There were three things really that I was looking to do. Number one was something new to do. Keep me occupied, keep me out of trouble. Number two was some extra money. Who doesn't want a little bit of that? And if it becomes a lot more money, well, then that's great. But I wasn't expecting a lot more money. And kind of like, as my channel says, still learning, learning something new. And boy, I really did. Learn what worked, what didn't work. And it was just, I had more fun with it along the way than I thought maybe I would initially. So now, when I decided to do it was, I don't remember an exact day or time or anything like that. I just remember sort of gearing myself up, kind of getting myself going a little bit at a time. Started doing research on, what kind of word search puzzles work, and how you can't just throw one together. Usually they're topic, but they don't, like a topic like dogs or something like that, but they don't have to be. But I find, a certain niche, and that's what I was looking for and found. So I started slowly but surely, and then as I went into my book bolt, I watched the tutorials on book bolt to show me, how to do it, what to do. I even had some failures there, even though it was a tutorial. I was trying to do children's books at first, based on one of my dogs, a story based on her. And what I was finding was when I would go into trying to generate images, that the images wouldn't, from page to page, they may vary. They may have the dog looking one way on one page, and then the next page she'd look a different way. So I skipped that, and then definitely decided on word search, and it really has been a lot of fun. And like I said, I want to get into more detail in this series, but I wanted to kind of introduce you to how I got started, why I got started, what I hope to accomplish with it. I'm not telling you that you have to do this or anything like that. If you want to, that's great, and maybe if I can inspire you to do it, then that's great too. But in the next video, I'm going to explain in more detail what Amazon KDP is, what it all involves, and that type of thing. So, if you like my content and you want to hear more, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.